Hello adventurers! After my last post about Ile Nla, the 18-story abandoned building in Lagos, I received a comment asking what is the story behind the abandonment? Tell the story. So I decided to research and put together a full documentary story explaining why the building was abandoned. Today, we explore the history behind Ile Nla located at Iyana Era, with accounts of cultism and stories of people losing their lives from falling from the building. Yes, people actually lost their lives from falling from the top of the building. But before we dive in, if you enjoy documentary stories like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notification button. I will be dropping new and interesting documentary stories every week on this channel. Now let's begin the story. For over 3 decades, which is over 30 years now, these giants have stood here unfinished. 18 floors of concrete and silence, overlooking Iyana Era along the busy Lagos Badagry Expressway. They call it Ile Nla, meaning a big house. But this is not just a big house, it is a frozen moment in Nigeria's history. From the video showing on your screen, you can see how massive this building is, but it was never completed. To understand why this building was abandoned, we need to go back to the late 1980s. At the time, Lagos was still Nigeria's capital. It was overcrowded and struggling to grow into a standard capital territory. The federal government had already begun plans to relocate the capital to a more central location, which was Abuja. But while Lagos was still the administrative heart of the country, several federal projects were ongoing. One of them was this structure, Ile Nla, originally intended to serve as the National Provident Fund building, later associated with the Nigerian Social Insurance Trust Fund. It was meant to be a functioning federal institution, not an abandoned project. Then came 1991. Under the military regime of Ibrahim Babangida, Nigeria officially moved its capital from Lagos to Abuja. That single political decision changed the direction of many projects. Federal ministries relocated as well as institutional headquarters. And projects that once seemed strategic in Lagos suddenly lost urgency. Ile Nla did not collapse. It was not destroyed. It was simply deprioritized due to this move. You can see the exposed concrete in the videos on your screen. Imagine how long this has been like this. When a nation moves its capital, the effects are not just symbolic, they are economical, structural, and financial. Construction projects mid-development can become liabilities overnight. New administrations inherit projects they may not prioritize, and unfinished structures begin to decay faster than anyone expects. The longer they remain unused, the more expensive they become to rehabilitate, so sometimes they are left alone. Over time, silence creates stories. Because Ile Nla has stood empty for decades, rumors began to grow around it. Some say it is haunted, some even said it is cursed. But beyond the rumors, there have been real incidents. Over the years, residents have reported multiple cases of people climbing the structure and falling, some seeking adventure, some exploring. In one of my posts about this building on TikTok, someone shared and described returning to the building to retrieve the body of his brother's friend who had fallen from the 6th floor to the 3rd floor. According to him, the impact was so severe that nearly every bone in the victim's body was dislocated. Others believed Ile Nla is associated with cult activities, criminals hideout, and night gatherings for cult members. Some residents around the building area claimed they were initiated into cult groups inside the building. According to another account under the Ile Nla post on my TikTok comment section, one individual even stated that he was banned, a local term referring to cult initiation inside the building, and that his signature still remains on the 3rd floor staircase. Over time, the prolonged abandonment on this building created opportunities for insecurity until the government eventually intervened and fenced the entire area, restricting access. Today, Ile Nla is more than an abandoned building. It represents a larger issue in Nigeria's abandoned public infrastructures. Across the country, many incomplete government projects sit idle, like the Lagos Street Fair Complex, Federal Government Secretariat in Ikoyi, and decaying Independence Building on Lagos Island. Not because they cannot be finished, but because priorities, leadership, and focus changes. And sometimes continuity disappears. This building is not just concrete, it is policy frozen in time. As of today, the 18-story structure remains uncompleted and unused, which is a security concern to surrounding communities. It stands at a major junction in Ojo local government area, visible from nearby towns and constantly reminding passerbys of what it could have been. Ile Nla is not just an abandoned building. It is a reminder of what happens when national decisions reshape local realities. Should it be demolished, completed, or preserved as a reminder of history? What do you think should happen to it? If you love stories like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also share your thoughts. See you in the next video.